First of all, hi to everyone. Myself Prashant. I'll be coming up with a series of various chapters of polity, which are really important for exam. So let's start. Now, a regulating act of 1773. But before this act, there were certain other things happening which we need to know. So, as we know, Britishers came to India as a trader in 1600, and they got this right under Charter of Queen Elizabeth. And after that, in 1765, they got this Diwani was basically a right over revenue and civil justice in the regions of Bihar, Odisha, and Bengal. So it was important to know. Uh, Now, first point in this act is that the designation Governor of Bengal changed into Governor General of Bengal, and this Governor General of Bengal had four-member council to assist him. Now, you need to know the difference between Governor of Bengal and Governor General of Bengal. So, initially, when there was Governor of Bengal, it was not that Governor of Bombay and Governor of Madras were subordinate to Governor of Bengal. They were all on equal line. But after this, the Governor of when the designation Governor of Bengal changed into Governor General of Bengal, then Governor of Bombay and Governor of Madras presidencies became subordinate to Bengal. So it is very important. Through this act, Governor of Bombay and Governor of Madras presidencies become subordinate to Bengal. And before this act, they were not subordinate; they were all equal. Third point, which is very important, is that first time Supreme Court at Calcutta got established in 1774. Fourth point, which is very important, is that this act prohibited company from bribes, private trades from natives, which definitely was going on before this act, and that was the reason this regulating act was brought. As the name suggests, regulating. So it was basically for regulating the things. Fifth point is that Court of Directors was formed to report on civil revenue and military affairs. So number of times various questions have been asked from this Court of Directors in UPSC and various state PCS. So it is important to know. Now, after this regulating act of 1773, one important act came, which was 1781, which is also known as Act of Settlement. So it was basically to rectify the defects which were there in 1773 Act, that is Regulating Act. Now, after Regulating Act of 1773, Pitt's India Act 1784 came into being, and this was also a very important act, and some landmark changes happened after this act. So first point is a company political and commercial functions got distinguished. So earlier company functions were not distinguished, but after this act it were distinguished. Second point is uh, second point is related to first point only. After distinguishment was made, a court of directors came into being, and it was to manage only commercial affairs. So remember, court of directors was only for managing commercial affairs, not political affairs. We will know who was controlling the political affairs in the next slide. So it was So it was board of control to manage only political affairs, right? Court of directors to manage, court of directors to manage, one second. So court of directors to manage only commercial affairs, board of control to manage only political affairs. So this was a landmark change in the political and administrative structure of the of the company. Now, this act empowered board of control to supervise civil, military, and revenue position in India. So it also made administrative changes. You can see revenue position in India. So board of control got this power for civil, military, and revenue position in India. Here, it is important to know that for the first time, this language possession in India was used. So it was in Pitt's India Act of 1784 that first time possession word was used, and questions have been asked on this possession many times in many exams. So it is important to know. So now in Pitt's India Act of 1784, it is here it is also important to know that it was for the first time, that British government took the control uh, took the control of various affairs in India. Earlier, it was the sole function of the company, but after this act, British government came into being, and British government took the control of various affairs in India. So it is important to know. Now I will re-stress and I will reiterate that two changes in the Pitt's India Act of 1784 were very important. First, Court of Directors, and second, Board of Control. Court of Directors uh, for managing commercial affairs, and Board of Control to manage political affairs. So first time distinguishment was made. This is a first point which is very important. And second point is that first time British government took control over various affairs in India. Earlier it was company, but after this act, British government took all the control. So these 2 points are very important, and many times repeated questions have been asked in UPSC and various state commissions and all other examinations. So you need to know this point. That is why I'm highlighting it again and again. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed and learned something from this video. And part 2 of this chapter, which is historical background, will come next. So thank you so much for watching this video.